So they only made 369 models between 1990 and 96. So like I said, extremely rare. The body I said was Bizzarini, which is wrong. This is a Gandini design. Marcello Gandini, he designed the Countach and other Lamborghini-esque cars. So if you look at the wheel well here, you can tell that that's definitely a Diablo vibe for sure. Now some would argue that this car is nothing more than a parts bin special from a bi-turbo Spider or a Carafe, which isn't entirely wrong, but the styling cues are definitely Gandini. So the engine is a 3.2 liter. I said 2.7, I apologize. So it's 3.2 liter, 32 valves, puts out about 322 horsepower, which by today's numbers isn't all that much, but it's actually quite a bit for the early 90s. 0 to 60 in about 5.3 seconds. It uses a Gertrag 6-speed manual gearbox. Now, the word Shamal is a Middle Eastern term for desert wind. Not sure exactly where that comes into play here, but it is whatever. And these cars were never sold in the United States, so this is definitely an import, probably from Canada based on the rust I see here, pretty sure. The big downfall on this thing is the fuel economy. You're looking at about 10 to 16 miles per gallon on this V8. So it's a very, very thirsty girl. It's really weird. All right, so what I'm doing here is something just pretty minor. We're doing oil and filter as well as the fuel filter. There's a few steps involved. I think the fuel filter is on the passenger side. We'll have to take the wheel off to get to that. And then of course, oil and filter in the front. All right, and here's the engine here. It's fuel injected since it's a 1991. That shouldn't surprise anybody, but what surprised me is that I couldn't find the oil fill. I mean, if you look, there's nowhere to fill the oil. You have to keep looking. So you're like, radiator, windshield wipers, power steering, looking. It took me about 5 minutes to figure it out. And then I was like, oh, here it is, right here. You know, being blocked by a pipe, a coolant pipe, there. And that's where I fill it, all right? I know where to drain it though. I'm pretty good about that. Look at these wheels. This thing is beautiful in an ugly sort of way, right? It is what it is. It's the 90s, dude. Okay, here's the business end of this Maserati Shamal. This is a very rare car. This is why I'm showing you this, because you don't see a Shamal too often. This thing takes 9.5 quarts. That's a lot. But check out the underside of this thing. It's in really good shape. It's only a 91, but that still makes it about 34 years old. Looking pretty good. A little bit of superficial rust, but yeah, you can see it's just normal wear and tear. It's a rear-wheel drive, 4-wheel disc, superficial rust everywhere. I'm gonna have to find the fuel filter next, and I think it's somewhere in the fender, but I want to get this oil taken care of first. And this is where they put the oil filter, so you can see that's some awesome design here. You just dirty up your whole sump. Oh well. And look, it's still coming out, even though I drained it. All right, 9.5 quarts. 10W60. That's a Lamborghini Diablo you're hearing. All right, so there you have it. Easy peasy oil change on a 1991 Maserati Shamal. Only 390 ever made, never imported into the United States. And I got to work on it. No fuel filter, because the fuel filter is actually inside of the rocker panel, and I'd have to remove the kick panel to get to it, which is riveted, and I did not get approval from the customer to do that, so I'm not gonna do it. But that's it. Let's take a look at the inside. I gotta put this guy back on the floor. Look at these seats. Looks like a dentist chair. Look at that armrest. And then a analog clock. Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, so there you have it. One of the many reasons why I love working here. I get to work on these awesome classic cars, ultra rare vehicles. I've got a Dodge Viper that I'm going to be working on in a few months, and that may be an entire engine build. So be sure to stay subscribed. If you haven't already, subscribe, like my videos, do all that you have to do to make it work. All right, we'll see you next time on Yogi's Garage.